Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Oso Libre Kitchen. I'm Michael Barretto, and today I have a really great holiday meal plan for you. It's great for small little gatherings, which may be more common this year than not. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start off by sauteing some onions and then some mushrooms. Turn this on, function, and we're gonna be, because this is more of a French dish, we're gonna be starting by sauteing in butter instead of olive oil this time. But gonna add the onions. And we're gonna sweat these down. And then after that, we're gonna put the mushrooms in. And while we're waiting for the onions to get sweated down, I'm gonna show you our two Oso Libre fillets that we're gonna be using for the presentation. I'm going to also season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. Both sides. And now those are ready to be seared when we finish with the vegetable part of it. This was one small onion, and I'm going to add to it about 6 or 7 large mushrooms. They're going to cook down, as you'll see. And this is going to be kind of the filler that goes into the little Wellington packets. So beef Wellington typically is a entire beef tenderloin that's wrapped in puff pastry. I have the individual steaks I'm going to be doing instead. So you'll see when we get to it, we kind of put everything together in a stuffed pocket. About 10 minutes has passed, and we've sweated down our vegetables. They're ready to come off the heat. I'm going to put them in this bowl. And now we're ready to get the steaks on, and just a quick sear on them. Now we got some melted butter in the pan. Let's brown these steaks. Gonna throw them on there. Okay, we got the steaks browned on all sides. They're still rare in the center. What's gonna happen is this is all gonna cook in the oven, but we wanna seal in the flavors so we get the most flavor out of it. Now that we have our ingredients for the puff pastry, which are the steaks and the vegetable right here, we're gonna assemble and then put in the oven. As you can see, I've reset the kitchen, have all our ingredients in place to create the Wellingtons or beef packets. We're gonna be starting off with some puff pastry sheets. These in the oven just make nice flaky pastry and kind of makes the dish. I've started off, I'm going to take a little bit of chicken pate, and we're going to kind of create a little place to set our steak on. And then from there, I'm going to take a little bit of our vegetable mushrooms and onions. I'm going to put some of that down. Okay, and next, I'm going to take one of the fillets. I'm going to put it on top right there. Now I'm going to put a little bit more of the vegetable on top. With some of the pate. And this just adds some richness and flavor. And when you get the juicy filet in there, it's going to be very good. Next, we're going to take a little bit of egg wash, and we're going to put that down with a brush on where we're going to be gluing together our other piece of puff pastry. And then we're going to join it over the top. Now this is a little pliable. It might crack. If it does, you can kind of use the fork to fix it up with a little bit of egg wash. But I'm just going to kind of round it out here. Now we have the shapings of our pocket, and we just need to kind of pinch it together. And then we'll go through and seal it with a fork. Here we go. And next, I'm going to brush just a little bit of egg wash on top so it browns. There we go. And so we've just put our Wellingtons in the oven. They're going to be in there for about 20 minutes. And for a convection oven, it's 325. Regular oven is going to be 350. Okay, 20 minutes has passed. Our Wellingtons should be done. They smell wonderful. Okay, we've let it rest about 5 minutes. Just going to slide it off the baking sheet onto our plate. And there we go. Individual beef Wellington. You can serve this with garlic mashed potatoes, root or winter vegetables because it's the season, and just enjoy. I'm going to be pairing this dish with our 2015 Oso Libre Por Vida. Has a nice, like, earthy yet fruity characteristic, which is going to go great with the mushrooms, the onions, and a little bit of sage that I put in there. And then also, don't forget, we have the pate, which kind of adds some characteristic to it. I'm going to cut this thing open. Right there. Open it up. And there we go. Nice medium rare filet with, oh, the aromas that are coming out of this little pocket are awesome. So, again, Por Vida. And then going to put a little bite of steak. Crust. The puff pastry is nice and flaky. The meat is Oso Libre Estate. And Por Vida would go good with this. Also, I would say Carnal, Bendición would be great. But also, you know, the richness, you could do a Quixotic as well. Pretty much any of your favorite Oso Libre wines. This dish is very versatile. Can kind of, you can pick the wine around the dish. So great for your holiday table. And hopefully you all have a wonderful holiday season. And enjoy from the kitchen. See you next time.